Freeze the fuck up. everybody. Hello, hello. How is everybody? How was everyone's weekend? How's everyone's Labor Day going? Hello, Revlo. Hello, Pirate One. Hello, Aaron. Thank you so much for the 7 months. Thank you for all the hosts, everybody. Hi, Davian. Hi, Primus. Hi, Derry. Hi, Davian. How is everybody? Hello, hello. Oh god, talking might be hard for me because I have like a cut on the end of my tongue or something and it hurts. Talking hurts. What the heck? Since when? Also, my hair is like a lot shorter. I went and I chopped it. Oh my goodness. It's so much shorter than I'm used to. But it needed it. My hair was like so fucking dead on the ends. I couldn't stand it. I've been playing some Resident Evil 2 remake over the weekend. How have you been enjoying it? Has it been a good time? I love the Suna emote, Pirate One. I love it. Oh god. So yeah, I was gone for a while. And just a heads up, my schedule is gonna be weird for the foreseeable future because like, so this week is gonna be really busy for me. I have a lot of things going on. Thursday, I'm taking the train up to go visit my boyfriend and a bunch of his friends because we're gonna go stay at an Airbnb to celebrate a mutual friend's birthday. And I won't be coming back until Monday morning. I should be able to stream next Monday, but I might not. We'll see how I'm feeling. Hi Tom, how are you? Sunamods is good. I love Suna. He's a great guy. But yeah. So just a heads up, my schedule is gonna be really freaking weird. Also, I went to the Ren Fair yesterday with some friends. We definitely stayed masked up. I was really like disappointed by how many people were not wearing their masks though. So it was really concerning. We kept our mask on, but some people have a fucking death wish, I swear. It was concerning. Yeah, exactly. It was just kind of like, come on guys. Like if we want to be able to enjoy this stuff, then like use your brain. Like it's really not that hard to wear a mask. And I mean, it's like the Ren Fair. Like you can wear a plague mask. Like that's like very fitting, isn't it? Like come on. Yeah, the concert I went to a few weeks ago was the same. Maybe like 80% masks by the end of it. Yeah, I wouldn't even say 80% where I was. It was awful. You started as Claire Redfield? Yeah, I've never played any of the Resident Evil games, so I don't know anything about them. But yeah, so I probably won't be at any like major events again for a while. Just because like people aren't taking this Delta variant very seriously, and that really concerns me, especially because it's like the Delta variant has been like targeting children. Like more children are getting the Delta variant, and it's really concerning. Like I'm really worried about children. It was disappointing because it was just a few people I saw at first, and then, you know, alcohol and stuff, and people stopped caring. Right, right. I'm over in the UK, and honestly, where I am, we've been post-mask for about 4 months. It sucks, but nobody here cares. Yeah, there's a lot of people, they don't seem to give a damn right now. Like, so many people are just, like, they're only considering, like, themselves. Like a lot of people don't realize that even if you're vaccinated, like you can still carry the virus and give it to other people, and you yourself can still get it. It probably won't be life-threatening, but you can still get it. So like a lot of people aren't doing their research, or they have this misunderstanding that being vaccinated means like it can't touch you or something. It's like you're fireproof or something, you know. Gotta take the doggo out. Oh, take the doggo out. Doggo needs to go out. When I've counted standing in lines or at a bus when I've gone grocery shopping, it's been as low as like 10% people with masks. God, yeah. Yeah, like I live in a metropolitan city. Like I'm in Baltimore, so it's like, it's extra scary in big cities because that's like, That's like where the viruses really get spread, is in major cities, because there's so many people around each other. All right, I've been talking everyone's ear off. Nobody wants to listen to me rant and rave about COVID stuff. I'm gonna get the game ready here. I'm gonna get the game set up like I should. Let's see. Triple triad, hell yeah, we need more triple triad. Is it, hold on, I need to do Final Fantasy VIII, please. Y'all just let me know when you can see it. There we go. Looks good. All furious with me for sitting here and enjoying myself. Listen, I wouldn't put it past people. Like, there are times, like, people give me a hard time for, like, talking too much at the beginning of stream, or, like, my starting soon screen being too long, and I'm like, I just like to give people, like, a chance to, like, jump in, you know? Like, I have it at 10 minutes. I think that's ample time to get people to jump in. So let's see. Okay, we left off, we, like, just started disc 2. Why am I talking? I know, right? How dare I? Nobody watches streamers to hear them talk. Who does that? Wait, how that? Oh, the door's right there. Oh my god, my vision. What the heck is wrong with me? Wait, are those bullet holes in the wall? I'm just now noticing. Wait a minute. Those are bullet holes, aren't they? Something got all shot up in this house. What the hell? Wait, what was I trying to do? The child. You remember this, Davian? Child? Can I talk to you? Child? What were we doing? It's been so long. There's a bunch of soldiers here. This music is so sweet. You think the Esther soldiers are really coming? That was 2 years ago, right? They would have been here by now. But you never know what a country ruled by a sorceress could be up to. Okay. I was on disc 1 previously. Yes, we just finished disc 1. And we've just started disc 2. Oh, shit. I didn't realize I was gonna be getting into fights right now. Oh, but this song slaps. A nice chill hello section is the best way to start, in my opinion. I agree. I like to catch up with people. I like talking to the people who like hang out and watch stuff, because I always like to make it feel kind of like we're all just hanging out. I used to play this on an app called Happy Chick where you can play old games on. Ooh. Is a great battle theme. Can I like run away? I don't wanna level up. Leveling up is bad. I could have turned them into cards, to be fair. Okay, I don't really want to use an elixir, do I? Michael, 10 months! Oh my god, thank you! The number 10 reminds me how we were playing Final Fantasy 10 at the same
10
time.
months the number 10 reminds me how we were playing FFX at the same time. I remember I always needed to be ahead of you so the stream wouldn't spoil me, lol.
That's amazing. That is right. That's how we found each other, was through Final Fantasy 10. Hi Owl, how are you? Me and Cloud's Echo as voice actor fan casted Final Fantasy 8 on one of his streams, and we casted Chris Pratt as Laguna. Really? Interesting. I don't know who I would cast in a fan cast. I'm okay. I'm doing alright. It was a really much needed break for me. I really needed that break. It's really good for me. I've been here 2 years and boy is it boring. It's a heck of a lot better than what Esther soldiers do. They kidnap little girls, you know. I think they're looking for a successor to Sorceress Adela, the ruler of Esther. If they come back here again, I'm sure it'll be for Alone this time. Ha, but they gotta go through me. Wait, so is Alone his daughter? Venus Lagoon is gonna draw it. 10 dispels. So what am I meant to do? Shit. It's out here freaking taking me by surprise. Can I just... Hold on. I want to turn you into a card. You need to keep on playing some Final Fantasy X-2 to finally beat it once and for all. You gotta! There you go. Big save. No, I need to play more Final Fantasy 14. I finally have a chocobo, which I'm really excited about. So now it'll make traveling like a million times easier for me. I've also like really gotten into playing The Sims again. I'm trying to do a thing where I'm like playing through all the generations of a family right now. We got a chocobo, we beat the game. I mean, pretty much. Isn't that exactly how it works? You beat every Final Fantasy once you get a chocobo. That's the truth. It's as far as you ever get, Aaron. There we go, we got some cards. It's a bomb! It is a bomb! Give me that AP! Thank you. Okay. I love riding on Chocobo in Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy 15. That reminds me! Speaking of Final Fantasy critters, I want to show you guys something. So, over the weekend, I think it was like Saturday, I got a package. It doesn't tell me who I got the package from, but somebody freaking bought me this Moogle. And it's so cute. Do you see this thing? I don't know who got it for me. Like, my boyfriend didn't do it. None of my in real life friends did. I don't think this was on my wish list. So I don't know how the heck I got it. I don't know who bought this for me. Hi, Stranded, how are you? It's so cute, right? It just showed up. Someone just bought this for me. So, I mean, I did post about wanting it on my Facebook. And I posted about it on Twitter. Like, I thought maybe B was sneaky and got it for me because I know that she has my address. But, like, I don't, like, she didn't act like she got it either. So I'm so confused. Like, I have no idea who would have gotten this for me. It has to be somebody who knows my address. I remember seeing it on Twitter, but yeah, if it wasn't on your wish list, that's odd. Yeah, I'm just like, I cannot figure out who the heck would have gotten it for me. And it's not even the same one that I said I wanted on Twitter either, Aaron. Like, so the one that I want is up for pre-order, and somebody did send me money to get the pre-order going. So I need to do the pre-order for, because I don't think this Moogle is an official piece of merchandise. But like, it doesn't look like the same one. It's not the same one, no. So somebody, like, that's what I'm saying. Somebody has to have, like, gotten a hold of my address somehow. I have no clue who it would have been. It's so weird. Okay, what am I supposed to do? You think a fan bought it for me? Yeah, the only person who could have gotten it for me. Hello? Hello, are we back? Are we back? Oh my goodness. I don't know what the heck is going on. It's back? It was Monica. It had to be Monica. Oh my god. Okay. Gosh, that was freaking annoying. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you so much for for sticking with it through all that. I'm back. I'm back. Oh my god. I was like, what the heck? Why on earth? Hello again. Hello. I'm back. Okay, let's figure out, what am I supposed to do? Come on, guys, you can kill some monsters too. We're only on watch for Esther soldiers. Screw the monsters. Give me a break, guys. Oh, okay, so I think I'm supposed to leave this area. I'm assuming that's what I'm doing, right? I'm like, fuck. So about that Moogle, you will never find out who sent that, probably. Maybe not. I wouldn't be surprised if I never find out who did it. God dang, he's got this big ol' like gun. It's like kind of jarring. Gosh, I'm so upset. My first day back streaming, and then I have to go and get all these silly technical issues. Just like whoever sent you a vacuum. Yeah. Well, I told my boyfriend about it. I'm like, who the heck sent me this? And he goes, you have a secret admirer. And I'm like, what? It has to happen the first day back. Yeah, right? Like, why? Why is it gotta be like that? Going and giving me anxiety and shit. Son of a beach. So upset about it. And then my tongue hurts too. So like talking just, ugh, first day of school. Listen. Fingers crossed that's the worst of it. Yeah, I hope so. Why won't you turn into a card? Cheese and rice. Turn into a card, you big old slug. Thank you. Receive trauma card. Do I want to be traumatized? Wait a minute. Is that what that monster's called? Is trauma? I don't recall that. Bite bug card. Alright, I didn't think it was called trauma. I thought it was something else. Okay. 3 AP. Oh wait, no, I need to check on my GFs. Quetzalcoatl, you need to learn something else. 3 of 40. No, you should learn. Let's learn that one. I feel like that makes more sense. Learn. I guess we're already working on something. Okay. Let's see if I can remember how all this shit works. Alright. Let's see. Maybe someone just sent a Moogle to everyone in Baltimore as a way to get it to you, and they don't actually know your address. Can you imagine? That would be absolutely wild. If someone like had the money, first of all, to be able to do that. Ooh, another one of these things. Drain. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Can I go in here? I guess so. Look at this little old lady. It's been quite some time now since you've recovered from your injuries. Thanks to everyone in town. This here town must be quite dull for a young lad like yourself. Perhaps it's time you return to Daling City. Is that what I'm doing? Because I certainly don't remember. Oh, I can just walk right through that. Okay. Oh, shit. Whoops. I wonder if that grandma knows Triple Triad. You know what? I'm running away. No, I don't wanna. I don't feel like it. No, get out of here. I don't feel like it. I also need to, fix that. Maybe old people know everything. That's true. Let's play some Triple Triad with her. Can we try? Hey, you wanna play cards? No, I won't play cards. Can I not play cards with you? Do I have to be Squall? I probably have to be Squall. Damn! A Chocobo crossing sign! Look at how cute! Alrighty. Fine then. I'm only doing this to get the AP. I just want the AP. Also, I've been reading so much Anna Green Gables lately. Like, my whole life has been nothing but Anna Green Gables. I do have like the complete like set of stories, like all 8 books. I'm now on book 3. AP, like AP classes. I did take an AP class when I was in high school. I took AP US History. It was a really interesting class. It was also very stressful for me. Because I was a very lazy student in high school. But I think a lot of that had to do with like, I was not happy to pass the AP test. I did. See, that's a counter. Yeah, those are different monsters. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on. I need to look at something. I need to look at something. Where's that trauma card? It's different from what that monster was, I'm telling you. Dude, that's a sick-ass card! Oh, that's so good. That's a good one. Holy shit. Damn! I knew it! So you can get other cards randomly when you turn monsters into cards? You don't always get just a card of that monster? Are you first serious? That's so exciting. Holy shit. The heck? Oh my god, that's exciting. Okay, okay. I'm pumped now. That's awesome. Ooh, I like this area. Lost me to FF8 cards. That reminds me, I got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I got the Change of Heart card. I'm so proud of having the Change of Heart card. But I also, I saw this trap card called D-Time. And it made me laugh really hard because I'm a child. Because it's like tea time, but it's D-Time. You know what I mean? It's funny. I think it's hilarious, but I'm also a child. I am forever a child. I'm way too immature. If it is possible to read innuendo into something, I certainly will. Turn into a card, damn you! I just want more cards. Booty butt cheeks. Like Gunblade and Zell last name. Yes, exactly. Exactly like that. How have you been, by the way? How was your weekend? You're working your way through playing like a whole bunch of the original Final Fantasy games, right? How far along are you? Because I know you completed the first Final Fantasy. Kelly! Hello! It was good. I was saying before I was having a bunch of technical difficulties that like, it was really great. And like me and my crew, we were all masked up and everything, but like the majority of people who went did not wear a mask. And it was really concerning. I was like, what the heck? Like, this looks like a super spreader event. Why the heck are none of you wearing a freaking mask? But other than that, it was a good time. It was like my boyfriend, he got some outfits and stuff, so it was fun. And my friend took pictures of us. You're in Final Fantasy 2. I think I'm more than 50% of the way done. Ooh. Yeah, it was still fun. It was still a good time. One of the acts, they were doing like a bunch of acrobatics and stuff. It was really cool. I enjoyed it. How have you been? How have you been, Callie? I hope you've been well. Oh, goodness. I'm trying to remember, like, where I left off in this game because I took a really long break. Is anyone here? Hello? I guess I go upstairs, maybe? Like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just guessing at this point. Anything in there that I can take? No. Well, shoot. I guess, I shouldn't be here. I've been so good, Beeb. I've missed hanging out in your stream, and I was just watching Jackson play this game the other day. Oh, I've missed you too. Doing chores and chilling, but happy to have the day off. Yeah, I was so happy to have like my week, like a whole week. I took like, that's a map of, wait a minute, that's our world. That's Africa right there. In North and South America, in Australia. The hell is going on here? But yeah, no, I had a really good break. Like I took a week off and it was very much needed. I considered not streaming today too, but like I took that whole week off and then my schedule's gonna be all weird over the weekend again, and I was just like, I might as well at least get in what I can. So the hell, you've recovered, now get out of here. They hate me, but I still have to shop. No, I just wanna chat. How's Rain? She's doing fine. That's good, but it'd be even better if you left. What? Wait, what am I supposed to do? That's just FFA's equivalent of Middle Earth. The owner of that establishment is a big nerd, apparently. I'm just gonna waltz into people's houses. I don't care. Nobody is around. What the heck is going on? It's alright. It's fine. This is fine. Big heck. Oh my lord. Turn into a card. Give me another cool card. That was really awesome of you to turn into the trauma card, actually. I mean, I'm not saying that trauma is good, but that card was pretty sick. Oh! That was not very punk rock of you. Thank you! It's just another one of those silly cards. AP, darling. Thank you. Well, I guess we'll just head back. Ooh, the mountains are lovely, though. I want to go on, like, an actual vacation. Like, I want to go see the Swiss Alps. That sounds like something I would definitely enjoy. I should probably be drawing more cures off of these guys if I can. Can I? Oh wait, I can. Speaking of mountains, I was doing that on Saturday. What were you doing on Saturday? The Swiss Alps are so freaking cool. Have you been, Callie? Oh, I'm so jealous. Areas around the Swiss Alps look absolutely beautiful. I agree. They look gorgeous, and I want to go see it for myself. You've only seen photos? Me too. Oh, come on. Come on now. I lived in Swiss for a few years growing up. Really? That's amazing. The heck? I'm so jealous. I lived in Korea for 6 months. But that's the only time I've ever lived out of the country. Go ahead and cure yourself really quick, my guy. I want to visit Korea so badly. It's lovely. And it's so easy to get around. I went to Korea for my study abroad. Because that was actually that was the language I was minoring in. And I was actually learning about the history and culture of Korea towards my degree. So I really enjoyed it. Oh, that reminds me. I need to send a message to my friend Yujin. I haven't talked to her in ages because I've just been so busy. And I feel bad. I just haven't talked to her in a while. And my Korean, like my language ability is getting so bad. I need to work on that. I also need to get back to studying Chinese again because I've been slacking on that. I've just been so preoccupied with looking for a job. I really need to find remote work. I really want to do data entry. But like, how do people break into that? Like, I don't... They always want you to have like prior experience in data entry, even though it's an entry-level job. So I'm just like, how the heck? How do you even break into doing that when everywhere wants you to already have experience? Have you considered playing some games in Korean? I have tried that. I think there was one time. Ooh, I should see if I can't download The Sims in Korean. Do you teach yourself different languages? I do. So I taught myself Korean. I taught myself well enough that I could test into the 300 level courses at my university. But because I had never been in like a classroom setting, like I'd never formally learned, I went down to the 200 level. I just didn't want to have to learn like the Hangul and stuff, because I was like, I can already read this. I already know all this basic shit. I don't want to do 100 level classes. So I started at the 200 level, even though I tested into the 300 level. And then I also did the Critical Language Scholarship, which is like a government scholarship where you do like this really intensive program to learn more Korean. That's what I did last summer before I started streaming. And then lately I'm trying to teach myself Mandarin on my own so that I can talk to my boyfriend's family. Do you teach, I used to play Civ 5 in French to help me practice it. Oh, interesting. I want to try playing The Sims in Korean. I think that would help me learn a lot because there's so many like day-to-day things in that game. Like it's very slice of life, right? So I feel like that's a really good way to pick up vocabulary is in a game like The Sims. Check out coordinator roles. There are a number of remote roles that are coordinator based on the market right now that are data entry-esque. Ooh, will you like DM me or private message me about that a little bit more? I'm really curious to learn more about what a coordinator does. Cause if it's something I can do without having to like call clients, like, cause I'm bad at phone calls, and I'm especially like, I just really don't want to have to go back to like retail level again. Like working at McDonald's just like completely traumatized me. Like I never want to go back to an environment where I'm going to get treated like that again. Like obviously every job has its setbacks and like you're going to have to deal with crappy people, even your coworkers. But if I can minimize that, that is definitely another thing my previous job made me do, a bullshit job. Yeah, I hate having to do like cold calls. Calling people is the worst. When I worked at the Fifth Third Bank, it was my second job working as a teller at Fifth Third Bank. Now, so I was a teller, right? So I was just supposed to do basic shit like helping people withdraw and deposit money into their bank account. They wanted me to do cold calls as a teller. They wouldn't tell me how every account worked. Like I only knew what I needed to know. Basically, they wanted me to study the pamphlets that you get at the bank, like the branch itself, and then they wanted me to call people and try to convince them to open accounts. But when you do that, they have questions and they want to know more before they have to make like a meeting with the manager who's going to help them open up a new account. But if I can't answer the questions, oh, it made me so mad. They like expect me to do something without giving me the tools to do it. And so people, oh, I'm getting so angry just thinking about it. Like, I hated that. Michael, thank you for gifting a sub to Callie. I really appreciate that. Thank you, and enjoy your emotes. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I hate the way a lot of companies like expect their employees to do things that they don't also then like prepare them to be able to do. Oh shoot, I gotta... No, not allowed. I still haven't figured out what I'm supposed to be doing. Callie said, see, this is what I'm talking about. Listen, heck is like very liberating. Like adding heck into your daily vocabulary, it lets you be like a doge. I love saying heck, right? Heck is so helpful. I love heck. You know, I never told everyone on Twitter that the stream was backed up. I should probably do that. My work team makes fun of me so much. This meme they made that's just my face and it says heck in big letters. That's amazing. I kind of want one of those. Dang is my go-to. Dang is pretty good. I once knew a girl. I think she was my cousin, actually. She was just like on the side of my family I never really saw. And she was a total scene kid, and her name was Cherry. Like, her given name was Cherry. And she used to say, "Oh, flipper dipper," whenever she would like fall over. Like, it was so weird, but so cute. She would just yell, "Oh, flipper dipper." It's like, I have never in my life ever heard anyone say something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was my cousin. I actually named one of my original characters after her because I was like, Cherry, that's sick. Alright, what? We're gonna have so many of those bugs. So many of those bug cards. We're making so much progress. Totally. Did I did. I talked to the old lady. That's right. Oh, frick! Oh, wait. Maybe I do go right. Shit, I didn't check. Chance for a first strike. Okay. I'm just getting the AP. I'm honestly just here to get the AP. And to turn things into cards. I'm gonna have so many freaking cards, y'all. I'm a collector. Actually, no. How dare you? God, I can't believe I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing now. All the cards and all the girlfriends. Yes. All the girlfriends. I'm doing dishes and this music has me jamming, right? This is a good song to do chores too, I feel like. I need to do dishes. I need to do my laundry. I need to pack for the Airbnb this weekend. I feel like I'm constantly doing stuff anymore. But at the same time, I'm experiencing this feeling of like, I feel like I'm constantly busy. I constantly have something going on. But at the same time, I feel like I'm never doing anything. I guess that's what they call like burnout as somebody who makes their living on the internet, right? Like, you just don't really have a true sense of like work-life separation. So I constantly feel like I'm always working, but at the same time, I feel like I'm never working, and it's so weird, and it's exhausting, to be honest. Like, it's fun, but at the same time, like, your brain never having that moment to feel like it can switch off of, like, work mode. It's really weird. Okay, let's go. I don't think I actually went this way. Let's try... Ooh! Oh shit, was there a car accident? Like, found a draw point. I don't know how I did that, but okay. That's new. It's like a little accident right here. What the heck? Oh! Never mind. What the heck? I'm going back to the child. Here, let me cure again. I'm so lost. I've been playing for almost 30 minutes and I still don't know where I'm supposed to be. What the heck? What's wrong with me? Oh man, I have a cookies and cream Pop-Tart I can go get some munch on. Actually, turned it into a card. Cards all day. Come on, Laguna, let's go. Laguna just makes me think of Laguna Beach. And Laguna Beach makes me think of like a bunch of like blondes on MTV. Who are like pretending they have normal teenager lives. God, my mom used to watch Laguna Beach. She used to watch like all of those like MTV shows where it was like, it was supposed to be about like high school girls who were like, it was supposed to be a reality show. Yeah, Laguna Beach. Laguna makes me think of lasagna. Yeah, Laguna Beach was one of those MTV reality shows about like upper class like girls. Every one of them blonde. Every one of them. There was one brunette in the entire cast. And it's set up to look like none of it's scripted, you know? It's supposed to be like reality TV. So it's like a bunch of like teenage drama about who's dating who and like, oh my god, she's totally talking about me. My mom was obsessed with that shit. My mom was also very young for a mom, so when I was a teenager, my mom was only in her 30s. So that's partly why, like, even now, like, when my mom told me, she's like, yeah, I still feel like a teenager. Like, I feel like I've never really, like, gone past being a teenager. Like, mentally, I feel like a teenager. When she said that to me at the time, I was like, really? Like, you feel that way? And now that I'm approaching my 30s and I'm like, you know, I still kind of feel like a teenager too. Like, I don't feel like mentally I don't feel like a true adult. Like, there are moments I feel like an adult. Like, you will feel like an adult once you, like, encounter teenagers. That's when you're like, okay, never mind, I'm an adult. But otherwise, I still kind of feel perpetually like a teenager. It's really weird. Middle and high school, I was deep into reality TV so much. My family, we used to watch a lot of reality TV. I fear teenagers now. I don't know if I fear them as much as I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about teenagers. Don't feel like an adult, that's for sure. Right? Like, I don't know when I'll ever feel like an adult. Maybe I'll feel more like an adult once I have like a solid, like, steady income again. But like, I know so many people who do have a solid, steady income and they feel like they're not adults. So I don't know. Maybe adulthood is like a state of mind. Like, it's a way of life. I don't know. Maybe it's because like things like playing video games has been ingrained so heavily in our minds that that's something that kids do and that you grow out of it once you reach adulthood. Maybe that's why I still feel like a kid, because I still enjoy so many things from my childhood. Like, I never grew out of a lot of the things that most adults kind of tell you you grow out of once you get older. So maybe that's it. Maybe I don't know. Right, though? I see teenagers and I'm like, that used to be me doing that stupid stuff. See, I wasn't very wild as a teenager, so... Like, I've always kind of just been like this. I never grew out of so many of my passions. I just really worked to make time for them. Yeah, pretty much. And I've never shamed myself for liking things either. Like, I've never felt ashamed, really, to be interested in anything. K-pop is a weird one just because there's like these weird implications with being a fan of K-pop. Like when someone would ask me, oh, damn it, when somebody would ask me why I was interested in going to Korea and like, or like what got me to start learning Korean language, I always hated having to say like, oh yeah, I found it through K-pop, because it's just like people kind of have these preconceived ideas about you if like your entry to Korean culture was K-pop. They make a lot of really negative assumptions about you, and I can't even say it's like not for good reason. Because the rule definitely is that people that get into Korean culture through K-pop are usually cringy as fuck and fetishy as fuck. But that's the only time I've ever been like ever embarrassed of my interests. Started watching K-dramas actually. I'm really hooked. You should watch It's Okay That's Love. That was my first K-drama, and it's actually like one of the best ones. And it's one of the first K-dramas that actually dealt with mental health. Yes, recommendations. It's Okay That's Love. Wow, so good. I love it. Oh My Ghostess. Love that. That's one of my favorite ones as well. They are like, I will watch them over and over and over again. Those two are my favorites. I like how my Xbox boss always said, you need to drop your video game hobby. No. Why would we do that? People can watch TV all day. Why the heck can't we play video games all day? I don't understand. That was something that always pissed me off growing up, is like all of my family, they would come home from work or school and they would just sit and watch TV for hours until dinner time or bedtime. And nobody would bat an eye. But if I wanted to be on the computer or play a game for just as long, people treated me like I was like lazy or like I was spending too much time in front of the computer. And I'm like, what's the difference? In fact, me being on the computer, I am interacting with that and potentially learning more and growing more than you are just staring at the TV like a zombie, watching your reality TV. It always pissed me off. Like, I have so many opinions about it to this day. The TV thing makes me so mad, especially because with the internet, it literally is like interactive. Like, if I'm online, I am socializing, I am like reading, I'm getting news. Like, you can't just, you know, turn on the internet and just watch it. Same with a video game. You can't just turn on a video game and watch it. Like, you have to actually interact and think. Whereas with a TV, you can just like watch it and pass out. Like, it always made me so mad. Never had a wild phase. I was the most boring teenager ever. Same. I was the most boring teenager. I never did anything. And I was like so straight edge for a long time too. Hold on, let's junction really quick. Oh, life. No? Okay. I definitely have pals that are like, you are isolating yourself being online. And I'm like, these are some of my best friends and most amazing social interactions. Don't even. Exactly, like just because there isn't like the physical closeness doesn't mean you aren't interacting with somebody on a very like deep level. Like, the friends that I live with right now, the reason I'm in Maryland is because I made friends online. So like, whenever somebody tries to give me shit and be like, yeah, like, you need to spend less time online, like, you need to go out and see real people, it's like, these are real people. They're not robots behind a screen. Like, I'm talking to actual real life human beings. Like, come on. I think it's awesome. My whole life changed because of the internet. Like, I have the internet to thank for my life being the way that it is right now. I would not change it for anything. Video games are bad if that's all you're doing. Like, going to sleep and playing games all day, every day, anything else, getting absolutely nothing done. Well, right, like, obviously, like, moderation with everything, right? Like, there has to be boundaries, and like, you have to know when it's time to like get up and walk around a little bit, you know. But yeah, balance is key. Exactly. Ooh. I know people even on here that didn't consider internet friends as real friends, but like, distance aside, what's the difference? Exactly. Like, you're still talking to people, like, you're still engaging. The only difference is you might not get like facial expressions or get experience like hearing somebody's like intonation or the delivery, like the way they're saying things. So like that, you could potentially make the argument that like there is a part of the socializing you are not getting experience with as much, but ultimately you're still making connections with people. And if you want to have webcam on, like you can still get like the facial expressions and stuff too. And you might never truly know everything about the person, but I don't think it's as black and white as people make it. I agree. It's kind of like with your coworker, right? Like you don't necessarily get like super close with all of your coworkers, but like you're still interacting with them, and people don't treat that like those are fake relationships. Or like even just in high school, like how many people did I only talk to every day just because of the proximity we were in with each other? Like so many people don't realize that the only reason they have some of the friends they have is because you see them 5 days a week, you know? And like that's not bad. Like I'm not saying that to make anyone feel bad, but like that's just like how people function. So I don't know. I think people need to be more aware that relationships are formed in various ways to various degrees, and yeah, like it's okay. I really thought that was bullshit until I moved away from my high school friends. I was like, oh gosh, we don't really have anything in common. Yeah, that is like a crappy thing to feel. I never had like, so it's hard to put into words. I had like at some point I had some like friend groups, but they would only last for like a year and then suddenly we would all fall apart. So I didn't really have like long-term friends. I didn't really have my friend group growing up. I was just kind of like, I didn't really get invited to things very much, and I don't know. Everyone like kind of knew me, but I wasn't anyone's best friend most of the time. So it was really weird for me in high school. Well, just school in general up until like college. I kind of like wandered a lot. I just hung out wherever people would have me. I've had the same core group of friends since I was 3 years old, and I'm like super thankful about that. But it's not that easy, and it's hard to maintain relationships as you get older, and everyone's into different things. Yeah, I agree. Friendships do get harder to maintain as you get older because your life paths start to change, your interests start to change, your schedules start to change. There's a million different things. And some people aren't okay with not getting to talk to someone all the time. Like, I've seen people have issue where like, they're like, if I can't talk to you every day, then I don't feel close to you anymore. And I'm just not like that. Like, me personally, I'm like, as long as we're like cool, like as long as I know you and we're chill and we vibe, if we don't talk for a month, it's okay. Because when we do get back to each other, we can talk like no time has passed. So that's the kind of person I am, so. Rain. No, not rain. Oh, shit. Do I go next door? Okay, I'm running away from this one. I don't care. That's interesting though, because now I like it more. I like being a wanderer. Yeah, it is actually kind of nice. It's nice not being like obligated to do anything or to like be around. I still live 8 houses away from my best friend. That's amazing. Let's see, is there anybody in the pub? Are you serious? This is all I needed to do? I do have 2 guys who are my friends that I've known since 2007. One is now in a different state and the other has 2 kids. Oh, wow. Ooh, progress. My best friend lives 2/3 of a planet away. Oh, it's so hard. I know. I hate that my boyfriend lives 3 hours away. Like, that alone drives me crazy. Chance! Look at her go. I cannot believe so upset. You understand alone. I found what I needed to. I know it only took me forever. Now go to your room and play. Damn, Rain, what's going on? I got in trouble. Oh, oh, sweet child. That's because you broke your promise. Too bad. Trouble, yeah. Laguna, use proper English when speaking to Alone. I got in trouble. Too bad. They're so cute. What the heck? Oh, hey, what's up, dude? It's been a while, Laguna. Tell your boyfriend to put a tent in your front yard. That could be his house. Boyfriend is now just outside. Honestly, if I could convince him to do that, I would. He wouldn't do that, though. He's too much of an indoor boy. Instant boyfriend. No, he was just down last weekend. I'm going back up to see him on Thursday. And I'll get a long weekend with him. I'll be with him for 5 days this weekend. So that'll be nice. And like, should everything go, you know, if everything should keep going the way it's going right now, hopefully I'll be able to move in with him soon. So, am I taking a vacay? So yeah, one of his friends, who I'm now friends with as well, it's his birthday. I think it was his birthday yesterday, or like it's coming up. His birthday's coming up. And to celebrate it, we're all renting out like an Airbnb, and we're gonna all like stay in an Airbnb for the weekend together. But I'm going up, I'm taking the train up to see him on Thursday so we can drive to the Airbnb together on Friday. And then I'm coming back Monday morning so that we don't have to like rush anything on Sunday. We're just waking up really early on Monday so that I can get to the train and then he can go back to work. So 5 days with my boo thing. Yep, 5 days. He was just here. Like, he literally left last night at like 11 at night. So it's not like I haven't seen, like, I've been seeing a lot of him lately. I'm just, you know, I'm selfish. And I like to see him all the time. We have been together for over a year now, so it's just long distance is hard for me because I'm a very affectionate and like cuddly type person, and I like to like be with my person a lot. So the long distance is kind of difficult for me. We've made it work though. Last night, saucy. Oh, feel you on the long distance life. Yeah, it's really hard for me. Like, we've made it work. Like, we always do video call every night before bed, and we talk about like what our day was like and things that we're planning on doing, and sometimes we play games together, or we've been watching Castlevania. We're almost done with Castlevania. I think we have like 2 or 3 more episodes of Castlevania to watch. So we're getting through it. But yeah, it'll be okay. We'll be alright. Like, it's just like the longer it goes on, the more I'm starting to see that I have a hard time, like, when he leaves. It gets harder and harder to, like, you know, part ways, but it won't be for much longer, so it'll be alright. Kyros. Look at Rain. She's so freaking cute. If I have a little daughter, I might have her, or not Rain, I might have her cosplay as Alone. That'd be cute as shit, and it's so simple. I could sew that. I could totally sew that. He's Uncle Laguna's friend. He dresses funny, but he's not a bad guy. Wait, Uncle Laguna? Wait, whose child is this? Whose child is this? You dress funny, but you're a good guy, right? What the heck? You seem well. Yeah, you too. Hey, how long has it been? You know, our grand escape from Centra. That was... one would usually call that being chased out. I thought so. Well, I would say about a year or so. I was bedridden for over 6 months. It seemed like every bone in my body was in pieces. I nursed him back to health. Thank you for taking good care of Laguna. I was able to recover in about a month or so. Ever since then, I've been searching for you. Why? After leaving the army, well, just killing time, I guess. Life's pretty boring without you as entertainment, my man. My man. That's a harsh thing to say. I've been living a productive life here. I think I understand what you mean, though. So what do you want to know? Let's see. What's Ward up to? Tell me about Julia. Where am I? Let's talk later. Oh! How's Julia doing? I don't know. You mean Julia, the singer? That's right. Laguna really admired her and always frequented the nightclub. Shut up. So what if I did? Julia used to sing at a nightclub? No, she didn't sing. She just played the piano. Then the first song she released was Eyes on Me? You mean streamer Eyes on Me? How does the song go? You don't know? Well, you never let me hear it. I didn't think you listened to music. The song's about being in love. I really like it. Heard she recently got married. Oh yeah, to some army general, right? General Caraway or something. Wait! Is Julia... Is Julia... Wait, hold on. This is a lot to take in. Hi, Arcanus! Is Julia Renoa's mom? Wait, but I thought Laguna was... Like, there's a part of me that really feels like Laguna is, like, Squall's dad. Am I wrong? The hell? Oh, no. I'm questioning so many things right now. How are you doing, Arcanus? How was your weekend? How have you been since I've last spoken to you, by the way? I'm not too sure. I read in a magazine that her true love went off to war and never came back. General Caraway comforted her while she was feeling down. That's how they got to know each other. So she didn't wait for the soldier to come back? So what? Who cares? As long as she's happy, right? That's all that matters. Ain't that right, Elle? Right! Uncle Laguna and Rain are... Ah! Okay, enough talk about this. So what do you want to know? Ah! I'm alright, Arcanus. I'm just hanging out. I'm really confused about what's going on right now, because I'm gonna be honest, this whole time I've kind of been under the impression that, like, Laguna and the whatever lady he's been talking to, originally it was Julia, but now it's this Rain girl, that they were Squall's parents. Or at least that Laguna was Squall's dad. And that we were, like, going kind of, like, back and forth. But now to know that Julia and General Caraway are a thing, it's just interesting. Like, obviously this doesn't mean that, like, Squall and Renoa are related or anything, but it is just really funny. It's really funny to me, especially as somebody who's been reading, like, so much Anne of Green Gables, because, like, the interesting thing, I mean, spoilers for Anne of Green Gables, if anyone has any desire to read the books or watch the 1985 film or the Netflix series, so Anne and Gilbert Blythe have, like, this whole thing. They're, like, crushing on each other. Except Gilbert, like, teases Anne. She breaks her slate over his head, and they, like, get into a fight. I can't believe you just spoiled that for me. I know, I'm so horrible. And then Marilla, which is the old woman that, like, takes her in, like, gets so frustrated until she finds out it was Gilbert Blythe, because Marilla, when she was younger, like, her and Gilbert's father had a thing. It's one of those things. It's funny to me. I don't know. It's just... I can't put it out there eloquently. I'm sorry. Let's see. Where am I? I think the fairies are here. The fairies? Fairies. Yeah, I guess so. Then our work today should be a cinch. I'm looking forward to the battles. Wait, you can't just, like, tell me there's fairies here. You can't just go, like, all pagan on me like that without any warning. Like, wait, what's going on? So, what do you want to know? What's Ward up to, I guess? How's Ward doing? Ward quit the army, too. Luckily, he found a job, and he's working pretty hard. What's he doing? He's a janitor down at the D District prison. Oh. Wow. Can't picture him mopping floors, but I'm glad he's doing well. Oh, and he never got his voice back. You could basically tell that what he wants from his facial expressions. Wait, he lost his voice? How did that happen? So what do you want to know? I guess we'll talk later. Let's talk later. Time to do some work. Okay. Oh my god. Why do I keep burping? It's awful. I'm just trying to read this dialogue. So what's your plan? You're gonna stick around here for a bit, right? Would that be okay? You work for what you eat. If that's fine with you, you're more than welcome. Not gonna lie, I'm ready for new background music. Come back soon, okay? Oh, can I go up here? Is there anything to steal up here, please? Ah, Kiros, you're in my way. Gotta tell you something, Lily, and that is Renoa is superior. Oh yeah? I need to spend more time with Renoa. I also just need to, like, get back to the other plot, because I'm so lost. I need to get out of here because this music is starting to put me to sleep. Gonna be a bit busy today, having someone's birthday at my house. I'll have to lurk. Thank you so much for the lurk, though. The lurk is always appreciated. And I hope the party is fun. Alright, so I guess we're going... Do I have to do the lurk command? I forget. You don't have to. It's okay. You've already told me you're lurking. It's fine. Laguna, I have a simple question. What exactly do you do here? It's like this. All the working men in this town were sent off to war. The only ones still left in town are old people, children, chocobos, dogs, and cats. And I'm sure you've noticed, but the monsters have made their way into town. This here town took real good care of me. So basically, I want to return the kindness. You're looking at the monster hunter of Windhill. So as of today, you'll be my assistant. We're to patrol the town up to the town entrance. If we see anyone in need along the way, we help them. That's our basic duty. Alright. Guess we better keep an eye out for people in need, huh? Anybody? Ooh, hot sugar honey iced tea. Why is our health so low again? Oh shit. Received 9 fires. Okay, give me a second here. But wait, you're planning on playing Final Fight soon? Just curious. Yeah, I would like to play the original Final Fantasy. I just don't know when. I might do it after this game, to be fair. Like, once I'm done with Final Fantasy VIII, I think I might play the first Final Fantasy. It's definitely on my list. Do it. Listen, I just might. Well, I know that for spooky season, I want to play only spooky games. So, when October comes around, you better believe I'm playing scary games all October, just like I did the first year. We're gonna play scary games in October. I don't know exactly what all of them will be yet, but I am planning on playing all scary games. I do have 2 in mind that I want to play. Sephiroth is spooky. Not quite. I'm trying to think. Like, I guess I could do more like solo Phasmophobia runs. Scary games for October. So Final Fantasy VIII without using junctions. Oh god. Can you imagine? Okay, hold on. We got a Kiros. What the heck? You should have Shiva and let's who's What's the lowest level? Ifrit? Let's get Ifrit in there. HP 7. Oh, he doesn't have like anything. So strength. Yeah, what the heck? You don't have like anything. Wait, we'll take that. Dispel. I guess not. Solo Phasmophobia? So you've chosen death, I see. Listen, I could totally do it. Final Fantasy X was pretty spooky with Seymour and the laugh. Maybe. Let's give him draw. Magic. And strength. There we go. Hold on, let's oh, you don't have any abilities? Tina's Fantasy X mod? That could be your scary game. That's like goofy though. That's a goofy game. That's goofiness. That's like silliness. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Those aren't spoopy. One of the games on my list that I definitely want to play though is hold on. We gotta stock that. Is the original Casper game for PlayStation 1. I'm gonna have to find a way to play that, but that is definitely on my list. Actually, oh, you need that. Okay. There we go. Now we have Thunder. Hi, dude. Wait, I got it. Final Fantasy X too. It's scary how cringe that game is. Oh my god. You guys. I'm trying to think if there's another one. There's like this, there's an indie game that I want to play that's like, I think it's, like a dog sledding team that gets like lost. If I can remember correctly, I like downloaded it. I downloaded like this whole like slew of indie games that are all just there's just like a whole bunch of like PS1 era like level games that people have made. What all is on it. I would play some Luigi's Mansion too if I could find out a way to emulate it. I would 100% play Luigi's Mansion because that's one of my favorite games. I love Luigi's Mansion. Play RE7 so I don't have to do it. You don't want to play RE7? There we go. That's my dude. No, none of these, huh? Alright, alright. I do, and someone bought it for me. I just haven't made time for it. Oh no. Okay, what's our GF at? Because we gave Ifrit. Ifrit needs to level up soon. 454, okay. And then 53, you level up soon, my dude. Shiva is on Kyros as well. Okay. Drain. Give it to Laguna again. There. Is there anything? There's gotta be something for us to do around here. I'm so ready to leave this part of the game. I just want, like, some upbeat music. There's nobody here. This is a hotel. Alright, our first patrol complete. We're to report to the commander and assistant commander. Commander, you mean that woman at the pub? Her name's Rain. Rain, okay? She saved my life. And the assistant commander is alone. Oh my god, that's so freaking cute. Are you kidding me? She seems like a really nice person, but easily taken in by a hotshot. A hotshot? Okay, let's step up our patrol a notch. Assistant Kiros, let's come up with a plan after we get back to the base. Alright then. Heck. Gotta hear the actual battle music if I haven't yet. Yeah, I know. I know I do. I've just been like, I've been so lazy about getting the mod turned on for this. But I'm gonna be leaving. I'm leaving at 4 o'clock. So I'm not gonna be able to watch it for a while, which I'm really upset about. Because I would have streamed it. I totally would have streamed it, but because I'm so busy this week, I can't. I'm really upsetty spaghetti about it. Hold on, I need to... Actually, yeah, never mind. Let's just keep that up. Whew. Hey, Laguna. Are you doing this patrol thing every day? Thing? What are you calling thing? Weren't you aiming to become a world-traveling journalist? You've heard of timber maniacs, right? Thinking you won't miss much, but we will see. Yeah, we'll see. I think if we do... Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some Final Fantasy VII Remake or Final Fantasy 16 stuff at the Sony game show, because Sony seems to have, like, the exclusive rights to show off things like that. Or not really exclusive rights, but I feel like they get, like, they get to do the big announcements, so... Yeah, I'll definitely know if something Final Fantasy related happens. I'll have to, like, avoid trailers so that I can do a trailer reaction when I get home. I had a talk with the chief editor. He said he's interested in any article related to world travel. That's great. We should go talk to him sometime. Yeah. Okay. Son of a... Here. Couldn't even take a step, right? These counters are killing me. Stock some of that. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Did anybody do anything special for Labor Day today? Or is everyone just enjoying having the time off? I'm just looking up things me and my friends can do outside. This one place said there was a huge fight in an arcade area. Oh my god. I wonder what they fought about. Can you imagine? They're fighting over who gets to play the shooter game next. Just been hanging out, cozy, lazy weekends. Listen, that sounds wonderful. I love cozy, lazy weekends. They're the best. A fight at the arcade? What decade is this? Right? When I think of arcades anymore, I think of like... I think of Dave & Buster's. And that's supposed to be like a family-friendly place, so... Just makes you wonder, you know? Come on, turn it into a card! I will be the card master! I'm gonna have so many cards, I can't wait to freaking play some... Elvaret! That's new, that's new! That's my fucking tickets, dude! Ooh, Taco Bell. Taco Bell sounds amazing. I need to not order food though. Hold on. What was that card? I got a new fancy card. Where'd it go? Oh, I got another one of these. Hell yeah, bitch. I got 2 of these. Hell yeah, I'm getting better cards. I'm so fucking excited. Hold on, how much? 45 of 100, 36 out of 50, 12 out of 40, beach, we're getting there. I'm so excited. Here we go. Dude, I'm gonna have to go nom on some freaking cookies and cream Pop-Tarts. It'd be okay if we stayed here a bit longer, right? You need time to gather more material? This seems like a really nice town. You're gonna write about this place first, aren't you? A fight at Taco Bell. Man. I thought Taco Bell was for all the stoners, you know? Like, stoners never want to fight. No way, it can't make this place famous. I guess like the drunk people probably will want to fight though. Like drunk people will fight. And Taco Bell isn't just for stoners. It's also for drunks. So I guess the drunk people will probably fight at Taco Bell. Too much publicity and you get all those tourists and stuff. You're afraid someone might come and take Rain away. Laguna, you've changed, man. Taco Bell caters to other people too. Nah, if you're straight edge, you're not allowed to go to Taco Bell. Not allowed. Hey, I see a monster. Oh, did you see a monster, my guy? You're so full of shit. Well, tell me about how he'd go to Taco Bell with his friends after work and some people would just fight for pretty much no reason. God. Gatekeeping Taco Bell. Gatekeep, girl boss, gaslight. There you go. Sounds good to me. What happened to you this weekend? I don't know. I got really jaded, I guess. God, I still have to do laundry and shit. Man. I'm gonna be so busy. Right? Cat Jam is the mood when the song is playing. What time is it? 4:37. Okay. Just keep on drawing stuff. Go ahead and attack this. What was that character's name from Bug's Life? The giant caterpillar? What the hell was his name again? I haven't seen that movie in so freaking long. What was his name? Philip? It was Philip? You don't remember? But yeah, that's what this thing looks like. And he had like a weird German accent for some reason. There we go. Caterpillar. What a name. These freaking angles. 2 AP, that's all I got for that shit? Are you serious? Alright, Laguna. Let's, cure. And, like, also, let's do our junction. No? That's it? Okay. Alright, at least we have that going for us. That's right, I gotta go to the pub. Heck! I literally just opened the door! Are you kidding me? No, Heroes, we're gonna get you big and strong. Big and strong. Bag main event went out. Oh no, I hate that. I was having technical issues earlier too, Callie. Like, my internet connection like totally went poopy on me. It's annoying. It is the worst. Big energy, man. Fixed it, right? Super big energy. Oh my goodness. What's going on over there? It's like, oh my god, I'll watch on mobile. Twitch mobile does suck. It's true. Go ahead and get some scans out of it, too. Another trauma card? Holy shit. Being saucy, Lily, but Kelly doesn't mind it. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. You're always being saucy. Twitch, hear me out on 2 things. Protect your creators and build a good mobile app, I beg. Agreed. 100% agreed. 100%. So glad you're on Fan House, by the way. How are you liking it? I'm enjoying it. Wait, do you have a Fan House, Callie? Because if so, I want to send you an invite. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Like, it's definitely been hard for me to get people to subscribe on it, and I might need to lower my subscription rating on it. Hi, Gold Saucer. I've thought about it, but I'm intimidated by it, so I wanted to ask you. It's honestly really easy to use. It's so simple. And it's like, it's only safe for work content, and like, you can have a private feed and a public feed, and it's probably a good idea to have both because you don't want to make everything be behind a paywall, you know? It also allows you to have a private chat area for you and your subscribers, which also reminds me, something I wanted to talk about is I've been wanting to get into doing fitness and stuff, but at the same time, like, I've been kind of weird about it because, like, I would love to, like, post, like, progress, like, photos or, like, updates or just talking about things. But I know when it comes to things like fitness or, like, health, that can be really hard for some people to see or deal with. Like, usually I feel like I would want to have, like, a content warning. But I also think, just because it is so deeply personal, too, I would probably save something like that for my private fan wall on my fan house. And, like, I would always start every post with, like, a content warning on there so people can, like, scroll past it if they don't want to, like, interact with that kind of content. But it's just, like, I don't know, it's something I would love to share with people, and I wouldn't want to share it in a way that would make people feel like they have to, like, do the same things I do. In fact, I would want to encourage people if they also wanted to get into, like, wellness of some kind, that they could also, like follow me on the journey. But, like, I would always want to encourage people to not just do what I'm doing, because every body is different and everyone's needs are different and everyone's, like, goals with health are different. I think it's always just nice to have other people to, like, hold you accountable and, like, yeah, really good to have content warnings. Yes, I would love that, because accountability to work out. I used to have a private Discord channel that was only opt-in if they were in a specific role. Right. Because, like on one hand, I definitely don't want people to end up, like, interacting with content that they're not capable of interacting with. But at the same time, it's not like fitness and wellness are, like, inherently bad or toxic. And it does make some people feel good to be able to share their progress or to, like, talk to other people who are doing something similar. So I'm considering making that, like, fan house content of mine where I share my, like, fitness and stuff. What is fan house? So it's kind of like Patreon and OnlyFans put together, except fan house is only safe for work content. So you're not gonna find, like, nudes and stuff on fan house. It's aimed, it's just a little bit different. But it is nice. I really enjoy it. And I love the feature that, like, every single user has their own little, like, watermark. So if I were to post something on my private fan wall and somebody were to, like, screenshot it and try to, like, leak it and share it, based on the watermark, I would know exactly who leaked it. And I think that's so awesome. Like, that's so helpful for people so they can know who to remove from their feed, so they know who's, like, sharing content they're not supposed to be sharing and stuff. It's really smart. It's really, like, it's obviously still new. I'm not trying to look for nudes. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm not that kind of person personally. Like, there's nothing wrong with people who do, but that's just not for me. But yeah, I think that's so great. Like, that's a really great way for them to, like, help out content creators. But also, it's, like, only a year old, so there's definitely improvements that can be made. But for what it is, it's really nice. What? Girl talk. Let's come back later. Girl talk. You can't invade girl talk. You just can't. Come on. Something inside me tells me to listen. Rain, aren't you gonna marry Uncle Laguna? A guy like that? He was carried in here crying like a baby, and I was the one who had to take care of him. No boys allowed. Exactly. Crude way of speaking. I don't know if his aspirations as a journalist, blah, blah, blah. Every time I try to have a serious conversation, he avoids it. I can't stand his snoring, and he talks in his sleep. But he's really nice. I really, really like him. Rain, Uncle Laguna, and Elle should all be together. I'll check yours out later for sure. Oh, thank you. Sounds like she has some opinions. I know, right? Like, damn. She just, like, a complaint wall. Like, shit. But, you know, I think what he really wants to do is travel all over the world. I don't think he has it in him to live in a quiet country town like this one. Some people are like that. Surprised he didn't get a leg cramp, right? God, Laguna's so freaking goofy. Oh, it makes me so mad. You don't like him? I feel the same as you, Alone. Oh? Oh my god. What the heck? Yeah, you're back! I came back in a hurry. What? Here's my report on today's patrol and monster extermination. Including Buchu Buchus and Bun Buns that Assistant Commander Alone also hates. I've exterminated 38 monsters. Alright, thank you. Was it 38? I don't know. Shall we eat before you get started with the next patrol? I'll call you when it's ready, so just wait in your room. You seem pretty tired. You should take a quick nap. Okay. Can I talk to this child? Let's eat, let's eat. Let's all eat together. You're joining us too, right, Mr. Kiros? What? What was that? We have me and Rain and Uncle Laguna and Mr. Kiros. Okay. Oh my god! I'm trying to figure out where I can walk in this game. It's driving me nuts. Alright. So let's see. I guess next door. Right? Because that's where we stay. It's where our room is. All these freaking gunshots! Like, do something! Get some freaking... What is it called? You need some of that stuff. Let's save. We've been playing for a little bit. Let's save. Time for a little break. Rest. Well now, shall we rest up a bit? What's the matter? I get scared sometimes. Scared of waking up somewhere else. Scared of not seeing Alone. Scared of not seeing Rain. What happened to me? I feel... What is this I'm feeling? Oh, please let it be this room when I wake up. Please let me be in this puny bed when I wake up. Laguna, you've changed. What? Where am I? Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, welcome back, Zell. The dream world again? Uh-huh. How's Laguna doing? Dunno, I didn't see him. It's not like I know everything about Ward, but... Well, you know Laguna and company went to that Centro place and got into a real fix, right? After that, Ward's been all alone. He's working in some sort of prison-like place. And he's bored out of his mind. All he wants is to be fighting alongside Laguna. So what is this we're experiencing? How the hell should I know? His little chicken legs get me every time. What? Well, since we're prisoners, shouldn't we be trying to break out of here? I guess. I wonder what happened to Squall. Did they bring him here too? Who knows? Didn't you say that Ward was working in some sort of prison? Yeah, so... And wasn't he from Galbadia? Sure, he's a soldier there. Okay, where do I go? Where do I go? The fuck? Well, we already talked to him. Renoa again, maybe? No. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to be Ward in that dream world? Just now I was. Does this room look familiar? Of all the stupid questions. Hey, whoa, wait a sec. this place. Everyone listen up. This is the prison that Ward works at. He's a janitor here. There's so many rooms just like this. It's gotta be here. There's a prison for political activists in Galbadia. This must be the place where Ward works. Right here where we are. I'm sure of it. It's no surprise we're in jail. We did attack the sorceress. We went up against the president. We'll all be sentenced to death. That president is no longer in charge. Now that Galbadia is in the hands of the sorceress, what's going to happen to us? Things don't look so good. What's gonna happen to us? And where the hell is that guy Irving? And where's Squall? Did the sorceress... I'm so confused about, like, the timeline. I am so lost. Like, what the heck? Where am I? I challenged Adia. My wound. No wound? How? The Galbadian soldiers. We were surrounded. He was there, Cypher, leering down at me. The president is taking a nap, clearly. Damn you, Cypher! Oh, shit. You good, bro? Oh, what? What's going on here? This is like some deep ground nonsense. Floor 7. What the heck? What was that loud noise? Oh shit, are we about to get beaten up? I don't like him at all. It's the sound of your friend being tortured. What? What do you mean? Shut up! Don't screw around with me. You understand who's in charge here? Oh shit. I'm asking you a question. Oh damn! Heck! Oh! Police brutality! Holy shit! Stop! Oh, I almost forgot. Hey man, is there a Renoa with you? I'm Renoa. Mean guy, right? Mean is a little understated, to be fair. Oh, alright, then come over here. What are you doing to Renoa, you bastard? It is an understatement. Like, Jesus! More like fascist. Stop it already. Stop, I'll go. Renoa. I'll be fine. Let's go. I'm Renoa. Cypher? What the fuck? Squall, you're pitiful. You're the one who's pathetic over here, Cypher. Like, oh, whoa, what the hell is going on? Oh my god, I feel like I've interrupted something. Take him away. Oh, look at those! That's so cute! What the? What is up with these two? What the hell? I'm sure you can imagine what happens now. Do you know I like the name Renoa? I had no idea. What do you want? Tell me what seed is. Idia demands to know. Seed? The codename for Balam Garden's elite mercenary force. Seed, combat specialists. Don't you already know? I'm not a seed. There must be some kind of secret you're given when you become a seed. There's nothing. Even if there were, you think I'd tell you? You're on my tough nut to crack list. Didn't think you'd talk that easily. Okay. Jeez, I'm honored. So here's a little something for you. Well, shit. They have an interesting way of showing love to each other, right? This is very intimate. Even if you don't talk, others will. The instructor, the little messenger girl, or that chicken wuss, he wouldn't last 3 seconds. What the heck? They're all here? Oh, you bet. But since I like you so much, I thought you should go first. I was hoping you'd be there, Squall. So, how do I look in my moment of triumph? My childhood dream fulfilled. I become the sorceress's knight. Sorceress's knight? His romantic dream? But Cypher, now you're just a torturer. What did you say? Passed out cold, eh? This is the scene where you swear your undying hatred for me. The tale of the evil mercenary versus the sorceress's knight. The evil mercenary. The fun's just started, Squall. God, this really is a bunch of fucking children. Don't disappoint me now. What the hell? Cypher, you're kind of a lame villain. Not gonna lie. Draw. Here. Ow, ow, ow. It's no use. There seems to be an anti-magic field here. Oh. Look at how cute that thing is! Oh my god! What was that noise? You again. He fucking kicked it. Oh, I'm gonna kick his ass. Damn him, that numbskull. I'll stop him. I don't care. Yo, who do you think you are? Yeah, you big meanie. Stop that. Hell yeah, we're gonna kick his ass. Fuck you, guy. You'll regret those words. He's so mean. This saucy content. Very underrated insult. I can't believe he hurt this cute little lion critter. You okay? Doesn't work so well, but... Sure! Help him out, poor baby. I want one too. It's so cute. Well, no, Squall. I'll ask again. What is Seed, and why do they oppose the sorceress? Seed oppose the sorceress? Sir Cypher, the missiles targeted for the garden are ready to launch. Excellent. This is a long set of cutscenes, I'm just saying. VIII Garden is to be destroyed on charges of training seeds to oppose the sorceress. What? It's a pity, really. I grew up there, too. But orders are orders, and Adia wants it destroyed. No! After the garden's gone, the seed hunt will begin. I'll be Adia's bloodhound and hunt down every one of your kind. It'll be fun, Squall. Don't die on me yet. Continue with the interrogation. I'm getting hungry, man. I'm getting very, very hungry. Squall, just trying to vibe and all this is happening. Me too, though. Me too. Ready to talk? I don't understand the question. Don't mess with me. Idia says you know something. Now spit it out. Talk. What is Seed all about? Seed, aren't we mercenaries from VIII Garden Special Forces? Yeah, so? I don't know anything. Why do you keep asking me? Whatever. I'm kind of sad I don't have that option. What should we do? I'm just gonna hit the first option. Just let me die. What's that? What did you say? Your breath stinks. Punk, you asked for it. my god. How's that? How you like me now, huh? Good night. He fucking said good night. Completely knocked out cold. Hey, you two Moombas. Watch him. Moombas? What now? Can I talk to this Moomba? Well, what do we do? Just stay here? We'll get tortured for sure. We can't just sit here. We have to think of a way to escape. Anyone got a plan? Well, we could skin this little guy and wear him as a disguise. Selfie! Jesus! Oh my god! I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Doesn't sound like you are. Well, we can't rely on magic here, so we have to go with weapons. We have to somehow get them back. Weapons. My weapons are these fists of mine. I could do some serious damage without weapons. It's up to me, baby. Let me go. I'll go get the weapons back. Oh yeah, you worked here as Ward, so you know the place. Not really. All Ward did was mop the floors. Just leave it to me. You two lie down there. Zell? I hope this works. Guard, guard, we need some help. Open the door. What's the problem? The women are unconscious. I think a snake bit them. What? I think a snake bit them. What? I cannot believe. Oh, Jesus. Well, I'm off. There you go. Huh? You want to go too? Hell yeah, let's take the fucking little critter. I guess. Just don't get in the way. Here we go. Floor 7. Is there a save around here? Because my voice hurts. And I'm hungry. Oh, why are we... Oh, God. Where am I going? No! Oh, wait. Did I need to... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Shit! Oh, no. I done goofed. Oh no! Excuse you. I think there's a storm coming in or something. Come on, just kill the dang thing! It's taking forever! Shit. Okay, fuck it, I'm running. Bye! Hold on, can I junction anything? Let's junction that. Okay. Woo! There we go! Woo! We have so much life! Let it rain, I know, right? Alright, let's try this shit again. How do I fucking get anywhere? What the shit am I supposed to do? Where do I go? Fuck. I guess we go upstairs. Floor 8. Ah! What are you doing? Don't be stupid. Are you serious? I have to go all the way around. Look at the seed weapons. Is this what they call a gunblade? Check these out. A whip, nunchaku. Alright, well, give me those back. Are you an escapee? Yo, I'm here to reclaim you. For real. My god, dude. Struck first. Sorry, I got this. Draw. I think I have to beat these guys, right? Let's bring the brothers into this. Oh, okay. The brothers are so funny. I love them. I love it. The like tears streaming down his face. Hell yeah! Got our weapons back, bitch! Thanks for the potion, Beach. Piece of cake, baby! Give me these weapons back, Beach. Oh, what's going on with the little guy? Don't hit my face. Stop grabbing my leg. Let me sleep. Laguna? Shut up. Laguna? Hi, Steve. How are you? Thank you so much. Laguna? 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 What? Oh, hey, look at all these little guys. There's so many of them. What? I don't understand. Laguna! Laguna! What? Oh, heck. Laguna! They're gonna eat him! Oh my god! Laguna, Laguna, Laguna! I'm doing alright. I'm getting kinda hungry and kinda tired, but otherwise I'm doing alright. Yo, sorry to keep you waiting. Is that all the weapons? Voila! Woohoo! Alright. Time to go kick some ass. Did he just... He turned into a giant. Yes! Want some McDonald's, to be honest? Oh man, you're just making me crave all kinds of food. Right on! Arr. How cute. Okay, we gotta junction everything again. Give this one to Selfie. What are you at? 13, 21. Anything better than 21? Nope. What if she uses that wipe for... Oh, the whip for BDSM? Probably does, to be honest. Knowing her. Let's give her Diablos. And you know what? She can also have Carbuncle. I don't give a fuck. Vitality 10. 11, 12. 15. 20. 29. 49. Magic. 13. 20. There we go, thank God. We don't know much about her private life. It's true. It's true. There. Is this a cell with the uncooperative prisoners? Yes, this is it. Please give them something to really complain about. Should we be picking on prisoners so soon after getting transferred here? Just be quiet and let me handle this. These are the prisoners, Lieutenant Biggs, Private Wedge. Biggs? Wedge? Oh, we've already kicked their asses before. Ah! Ah! So we meet again. Now we'll teach you the lesson we should have taught you earlier. I know it might seem cowardly to fight unarmed prisoners. Hey, you guys aren't dead, right? But I hope you appreciate our position. Hey, it's a doggy dog. They're fully armed, sir. What? How? Ah, hell with it. Let's go away. Oh, shit. Well, here we go. Here we go. Selfie, oh my god. I was demoted because of you. I'm only a lieutenant now. I'll get my revenge. Oh my god. Here I go. That's not nice of you. Oh wait, Carbuncle does stuff to us? Oh, okay. I'll have to see what it is. God! They're just like loading her up with bullets. Like what the hell? Yeah, can you guys like... Oh man, I'm getting like so hungry. All I can think about is them Pop-Tarts. Also, I need to do this. Did they? No, they didn't get silenced. Oh, they are silenced. Ouch! They're always trouble. Let's get them again. Are we like OP? Because I feel like I'm defeating some of these bosses relatively suddenly. Oh shit. One reflect. Come on, we got this. We can get them. Here, let's get one of them sick real quick. Ooh, damn! Oh, shit! We gotta draw this shit! Fuck! We got haste! And slow! Shit! Is that stop? We got haste! Holy shit! I'm always excited about haste. Haste is the best. Are you kidding? I don't want to be demoted. Oh shit, dude. We love haste. Draw failed. We gotta hurt him a little bit, I think. No! I want to know what it is! No! I want it! Why won't it? Why won't none of you freaking? Oh my god! Thank God! Regen! Holy shit! Okay, this is what we're doing for the foreseeable future. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Gimme! I'm so excited. Holy shit. No, you can't cast. Nope, you can't use magic loser. Nice try, pal, right? Oh my god. Holy crap. Cheese and rice. We only have one region. Draw failed. Zell, why are you so shit at this? Haze to region. I guess I do need to, like, actually continue fighting. Nope, not allowed, loser. Not allowed, loser. You ain't using no regen. Psych, right? What a freaking nerd. Freaking nerd, what a loser. Godzo. Woo! got demoted. You can't even cast a spell. Right? Freaking loser. Five hate speech. Get all those regions. Excuse you? I don't think so. I can't wait to make selfie OP. Here I'm hopping in bed. Wish you a nice stream and pummel some buds. Thank you so much for hanging out. You have a good night. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Oh, come on. Come on, dude. Alright, I'm getting bored of this fight now. What's below Lieutenant? Receive EXP. Oh, we got some remedy and elixirs. 10 AP! Yes! Yes! It is a goofy game. Okay, hold on. Okay, Shiva. She's close. Ifrit, no. Learn. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do this one, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Heck yeah. Let's do this. Dark side. Use dark side command. What the hell? Okay, you're still working on that. Okay. Okay, selfie, junction, magic. Hold on, magic. Fuck, she can't do anything with that yet. Okay. $24, $25. We'll do that. Okay. Magic. Vitality. I wonder... Ah, nothing. Okay. Ah, fuck. Okay. Okay. Ah! Frickin' crack! Every time, I swear. I know, right? Like, what the heck? I can't even turn it into a card. Let's just run away. I don't feel like fighting this thing. I need like a save point. Don't think you could just walk out. Ugh. Oh no. Squall should be around here somewhere. You have any idea? Sir. Laguna! Laguna! Laguna? These older games and their save points. I know, right? I don't know why, but I feel kind of lucky. Let's just go after them, okay? What the? Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Warning, escapee alert. Monsters will be set loose on each floor. If escapee refuses to surrender, you have permission to kill. The anti-magic field will be lifted. Security alarm! Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's go. We gotta go get Squall. Floor 8. Floor 9. There's a save point on one of these floors. Okay, good. Because I need it. I'm so ready to go vibe. Ooh, do you have any fancy magic money? I'll take that. I'll take some of these. Sugar honey iced tea. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, we can't go up anymore. Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. Floor 10. Oh, I just got paid. Hell yeah. We love getting paid. Good God! Pretty sure all three of them could get over that little barrier by the stairs, right? That like always drives me nuts. Like, why do I have to go all the way around? Just jump the freaking barrier. This is horse shit. Floor 12. Oh! You're making me go so far out of the way. Laguna! What's up, guys? Something there? Laguna! Okay. Squall! You okay? It was hell. Let's just get the hell out of here. Catch. Oh, hey! You know Laguna? Didn't you come here as Laguna in the dream world? No. So Squall doesn't know how to get out either. Well, either way, we kept going up and up. I think we better head back down. It'd be a pain to go down every floor. The alarm alerted monsters and security guards everywhere. By the way, how the hell did they carry you up here, Squall? That thingy! Whoa, what's this? It's like a crane that can carry a detachable self from downstairs. Oh, so this big hole goes all the way to the bottom. So if we jump all the way down, we're out of here. Selfie, oh my god. Go ahead if you want to be squashed like a pancake. Hi, little Nails, how are you? music going? Oh yeah, I remember now. I can move this arm by using the panel above in the control room. I remember Ward was doing this, but we need to operate them both at the same time. Someone needs to stay upstairs and control the panel. You love this music? I'm doing alright. I'm getting hungry though. Me? Fine. I'll give you instructions from upstairs. Everyone get inside. What the heck is this place? So this is the arm control room. Yeah, I kind of gathered. I'll catch the end tonight. Aw, yeah. I almost didn't even stream at all today, to be honest, but I'm glad I did. Yo, can you guys hear me? Hi, Azelle, loud and clear. So what do we do? Press the red button on the main panel. Oh, okay. Press that button. I'll take care of the rest. There. My tongue hurts. Stupid cut. Her nails is making bank at the clubs. Oh, really? What is this? You're making bank at the clubs, little nails? Hey, so what are we going to do now? Well, there's a door over there. And? Let's check it out. You heard wrong, my friend. Can I just want to save, man. Ah, shit! Sand? Buried? You mean we're underground? In any case, we can't get out from here. Gotta recheck my sources. What was that? Gunfire? Sounds pretty bad. Zell! Oh no, oh my fucking god, he fucking did. Let's get back, quick. Do we have to go all the way up now? There he is, over there. Sees the escapee, dead or alive. Too many, I'm out of here. Oh fuck! Shit. God damn it. The hell is that save point, right? I have no clue. Can I like escape? Can't escape, okay. Waiting for Moombas. The Moombas are so cute. I love them. I love the Moombas. Excuse you! No! That is certainly not allowed. And I haven't had time to save. So you're not allowed to kill me. I will not accept it. Down that easy. Squall! Thanks, man. What the? What? Let go. I said let go. My guy, Squall. There's a lot going on right now. Bro, stop, right? Like, we don't have time for this. Squall, Zell. I'm glad you're alright. Squall, why did you go on your own? Is Zell that important to you? Honestly, this game is all about collecting boyfriends and girlfriends. No bro hug right now. Nah. We're all trying not to die, man. There's no way we can get out of here. Yeah. Are you sure about that? Where's Irving? There he is. Bastard. It's about time you showed up. I'm here for Squazel. Squazel. Come on. Oh, that's right, in Renoa. Stop trying to act so cool. Jesus, girl. Gee, if only you had agreed with me earlier, we wouldn't be in this mess. Squall! Squall's alive. I knew he would be. Squall's okay. Yeah. I actually hate Irving. He is kind of annoying. Renoa, you're alright. Don't forget to draw! Thanks, Work. I never would have known to do that if it hadn't been for you. How's your Labor Day going? Renoa, you're alright. Uh-huh. Of course, courtesy of my escort. What's that supposed to mean? My father pulled some strings from the military. Pretty chill and couch potato-y? I feel that. I'm about to get real couch potato-y. My father pulled some strings from the military. He told them to get me and only me out. Renoa's theme, it's so cute. So this guy here, he came and got me. Just me, knowing you were all captured. Isn't that horrible? Alright, alright. I said I was sorry. That's why I'm here to help. After I scratched you to death. Anyhow, now's our chance. The basement door is buried in sand. Of course it is. This place is buried underground. Buried? That's right. This prison is... There they are. It's the escapees. Oh, shit. Squall, you choose 2 more party members and head on up. I'll hold them here. Oh, don't have time to explain now. The exit's up there. Trust me. Okay. I think I know the way. Okay, give me my girl selfie. We gotta work on, hold on. My turn to boogie now. Okay. Hold on. Fuck! Hold on, I have to... He has brothers, so take those off, and then... Alright, Junction, Renoa. She can have all those. Actually, no. Magic. $805, $829. Alright, girl. Sure. Whatever. That's what we're doing. Team selfie. Hell yeah, I love selfie. Irby and the others will take care of the rest. We have to find the exit upstairs. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I love nice Kyoru emoji over their work. Oh my god. Sorry, I was like so distracted with trying to figure this shit out. I just want to save, man. That's what I'm after. Okay, what floor are we on? Floor 10. God, we have to keep going up! Oh my god, this is gonna take forever! Let's go, girls! Okay, I'm about to turn this guy into a card. Cross my that. Ooh, damn, girl. She just kicked its ass. Beefy boy. For real. At least he's asleep. Knocked him to sleep, right? She knocked his ass right out. dancing though. He's a good sleep dancer. I wish I could sleep dance. Gotta take off. Good luck in prison. Thanks, Aaron. You have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you so much. You have a good evening. Come on. I just wanted it to be a card. Come on. What HP do you got, bro? There we go. Wendigo? He's a Wendigo? Steel orb. 2 AP. Hold on. How good is the Wendigo? I need to know. Oh, he has a 1 though. That's lame. Let's see. Excuse you. Come on now. Let's go. Let's go. Floor 12. Okay. How many floors are there gonna be? I'm waiting with bated breath. Are there gonna be like 13 floors? I guess so. Oh man, this is endless. Yo, what's our next move? I got an idea. Can't we go up again with the arm? Hey, good idea. What the heck is wrong with you guys? But they gotta operate it from that room upstairs. Leave that to me. Alright, let's head to the floor where the arm stopped. Wait, do I have to control you guys? Oh my god! Who has multiples? This is so annoying. Wait a minute, hold on. 11, 12, 15. There, do that, do that. Oh, he already has 2? Why do you have 2, my guy? How did that happen? Give all the girlfriends to Renoa. Listen, if she was still in my party, I might. Oh, wait, no. We gotta go to the arm. No sense going back up. Oh, okay. Son of a bitch! The fact that I haven't encountered a save and all this nonsense is going on is really deeply concerning. Renoa enthusiast in their server. That's amazing. I'm running away. I don't want to deal with this shit right now. Oh, thank God! Holy shit! It only took me forever! Okay, I can finally breathe. Oh my God. Okay. I need to get food. I am so ready to get food. Hold on. We're gonna raid somebody. I think I know exactly who I want to raid. We are gonna raid Aaron. He was just in here. He's one of my mods and he's a great guy. Ah, shit. So we're gonna go raid Aaron, which is a bomb. Gotta shoot. Love you all. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will try to see you guys again either tomorrow or Wednesday. We shall see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really, really appreciated it. And have a good one. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.